On a quiet, deserted road surrounded by dense woods, a man cruelly tied a mother dog, Bella, and her litter of newborn puppies to a tree. With one last glance, he drove away, leaving them behind. Bella struggled against the rope, her soft whimpers echoing in the stillness of the forest. Her puppies, too young to understand the danger, cried weakly, huddling together for warmth against the cool evening air. As the sun began to set, darkness crept in, and the woods felt more threatening, amplifying Bella's anxiety. Hours passed and the forest fell eerily silent. Bella, determined to protect her pups, tugged at the rope, but it held firm. She could only watch helplessly as the night closed in around them, her heart aching with fear and worry for her little ones. She licked their faces, trying to comfort them, but her heart raced as shadows moved in the trees, heightening her sense of dread. Meanwhile, Jake, a kind-hearted forest ranger, was out on his usual patrol, enjoying the tranquility of the woods. He loved the sound of birds chirping and leaves rustling. But as he walked deeper into the forest, he suddenly heard faint cries that broke the peaceful atmosphere. Concerned, he paused and listened intently, the sorrowful sounds tugging at his heart. Following the cries, Jake navigated through thick underbrush and overgrown trails until he stumbled upon the heartbreaking scene. His breath caught in his throat as he saw Bella tied to the tree, her eyes wide with fear and desperation. Around her, her tiny puppies were huddled close, their whimpers filling the air. The sight made Jake's heart ache with sorrow and anger. How could anyone abandon such a loving mother and her helpless pups? Without wasting a moment, Jake rushed forward, kneeling beside Bella. "It's okay, girl. I'm here to help you," he whispered soothingly as he began to untie the rope. Bella leaned into him, sensing his kindness, her tail wagging weakly as if she understood he was there to save them. He carefully gathered the puppies in his arms, feeling their small bodies trembling against him. Just as Jake was preparing to leave with Bella and her pups, a sudden danger emerged from the shadows. He heard a low growl and his heart raced as he turned to see a pack of wolves, their eyes gleaming in the dim light, staring intently at him and the vulnerable puppies. Bella instinctively positioned herself in front of her pups, barking fiercely to protect them, her maternal instincts kicking in with fierce determination. Jake's heart pounded in his chest. He was outnumbered and knew that wolves were dangerous, especially when they sensed weakness. But he couldn't abandon Bella and her puppies. Just when he thought the situation was hopeless, something incredible happened. A group of stray dogs, some of which Jake had often seen roaming the area, suddenly appeared from the underbrush. They had sensed the tension and rushed to help. Standing tall beside Jake and Bella, their loyal presence forming a protective barrier. The sight of the stray dogs gave Jake a glimmer of hope. The wolves hesitated, their growls echoing in the stillness, unsure of how to approach this unexpected group. The stray dogs barked defiantly, their posture strong, ready to defend Bella and her puppies. For a tense moment, the standoff seemed endless. Finally, with one last threatening growl, the wolves decided to retreat. They slowly backed away, disappearing into the shadows of the trees, leaving Jake and the dogs unharmed. Jake exhaled deeply, his heart racing from the adrenaline and fear that had just gripped him. "Thank you," he whispered, looking at the stray dogs who had come to their aid. With the danger past, Jake led Bella and her puppies back to his cabin. The journey was filled with relief and gratitude. Once home, he provided Bella and her pups with food, water, and a warm space to rest. The stray dogs lingered nearby, some lying down on the porch, as if ensuring the safety of their new friends. Over the next few days, Jake took care of Bella and her puppies. He bathed them, fed them, and watched as they grew stronger each day. Bella quickly adapted to her new environment, her trust in Jake blossoming. She would curl up next to him at night, feeling safe for the first time since her abandonment. Recognizing the need for help, Jake contacted local animal shelters and rescue organizations. He shared Bella's story, and soon volunteers came to assist, finding loving homes for the puppies. Each time a puppy left for a new family, Bella would look up at Jake with a mix of pride and sadness, her eyes shining with love for her little ones. After finding homes for the puppies, Jake decided to adopt Bella, who had captured his heart completely. He named the stray dog Max, who had been part of the protective pack that day. Together, Jake, Bella, and Max became inseparable, exploring the woods and spending countless joyful days together. The experience transformed Jake's life. Inspired by Bella's bravery and the loyalty of the stray dogs, he began volunteering at local shelters and raising awareness about abandoned animals. He organized community events to encourage others to adopt and care for strays, sharing the incredible story of Bella and her courageous protectors along the way. Every evening, Jake would walk Bella and Max through the same woods where they had faced the wolves. He felt grateful for the unexpected friendships forged in that moment of danger. Bella had found a loving home, and together, they worked tirelessly to ensure that no animal faced abandonment or danger alone again. Through Bella's resilience, Jake learned the power of love, loyalty, and the bond between humans and animals, creating a legacy of kindness in their community.